Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, I am reacting to your Left 4 Dead 2 hot takes. This is a video series where I end up giving you guys a platform for you guys to list your thoughts and opinions about the Left 4 Dead universe. And if you would like to participate in this series, you can end up leaving a comment here down below, or also alternatively, you can leave a comment within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. I also do apologize in advance, because if I do sound nasally in this video, that's because I'm currently sick right now, but I didn't want to end up going too long without posting at least more than once a week, several times in a row, so I decided to tough it out for this video. Who knows, maybe if I sound disgusting enough in this video, I'll decide to end up taking voice acting and I'll be a special effect in Left 4 Dead 3. Anyways, with that being said, if you guys end up enjoying today's video, please drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and once again, if you have a hot take of your own, please leave it here in the comments down below or within my Discord. Alright, hot take time. The charger should also insta-kill in some cases. The back of the survivor's head is hitting a hard surface, so that should theoretically kill a survivor. I get what you're saying, but I don't think this is all too necessary, just given the fact that the charger already has the opportunity to insta-kill, because he can ram you off of a ledge and then just make you fall to your death. Being able to make it where he could just one-shot you by just slamming you in the back of your head by coming up behind you would be a little too much for me, because then at that point he's becoming like a third boss zombie like the tank or the witch. The Left 4 Dead 1 cast need more lines. I wanted to see more of their relationship in general and having conversations that make everyone talk. Lewis, for example, has almost no lines with Bill and Zoe, and he could ask about Bill's stories in the war and about movies with Zoe, and I hope that they change the hunting rifles animations if there's another update. I agree with this. I would say that the Left 4 Dead 1 crew is a little weak when it comes to their voice line interactions with each other, and just some of their types of voice lines in general. I would really like to see what you're talking about here, having Lewis having more interactions with Bill and Zoe, because I didn't really think about how they mostly talks to Francis, or just out loud to himself. I think it'd be very cool if they also in general just talked more about their hobbies, because they're super uberly serious. It would be nice if Bill could talk about his stories with the war in general, not necessarily with just Lewis. Maybe we could have even gotten some funny Francis stories, kind of like how Ellis has his stories, where Francis could talk about what he did back when he was a criminal and breaking the law, and stuff that he did with his biker gang. I think that could be a very interesting set of voice lines. The pistols in Left 4 Dead should have gotten more love from Valve, and I absolutely agree with you on this. Personally, for me, I would say that I'm more of a pistol guy than I am a melee weapon guy, because in my opinion, it's kind of a bummer how we only have the two starting pistols and then the Magnum. Wouldn't it be nice if we had at least one or two other types of pistols, because there's so many melee weapons that are in the game. Hell, there's so many different types of weapons for all the weapon classes in general, except for the pistols. They just seem kind of inherently small. It'd be nice if it was even something simple, like bringing the M1911 back, or maybe like one new gun like a revolver pistol. That'd be kind of neat. I personally enjoy the Op and the Scout. Well, I'm glad that at least somebody out there finds enjoyment in those guns, because I personally don't. I would much rather use the guns that have temporary ammo like the grenade launcher, the M60, or even the chainsaw, because those weapons are more fun to me. I just don't like those snipers. The main reason why I don't use them is because they just shoot so ungodly slow. And I get that makes sense, sort of, for the Op at least, because it's supposed to be, like, really strong. But because it's so slow, it's hard to get any bullets downstream quick enough before a special infected jumps you, because this game is so fast-paced that those weapons cannot keep up. If they're not going to buff the DPS, they need to buff the damage so that way they can basically, like, one-shot all the time, because otherwise I honestly don't care. Versus should be an expert difficulty. Yeah, no, I think I'm good, man. There already is something kind of similar with Realism Versus, but that mode is, like, dead nowadays because nobody wants to play it. I think that that's way too niche. I feel like even if you got your wish, it would end up being one of those niche modes that has nobody in the lobby, kind of like Versus Survival, which is personally one of my favorite and underrated modes in my opinion, and yet I can never find a lobby nowadays. See, a funny thing I've noticed with this series is that most of my hot takes that I get submitted are Versus related, and it's usually from two distinct types of people. The tryhards that will live and die, that you have to basically be a top 500 player, otherwise like they don't want anything to do with you, Or you end up having the casual newbier people, which are not necessarily taking the game as seriously and sometimes can be bad, and that pisses the other types of players off. My question is that where the heck are the players that are in the middle like me? Like, I'll play the game very casually, although I'll still try to win. I'm not intentionally trying to throw what some people think I am. I mean, hey, maybe my comment section is just the two extremes because it is a hot take series after all, but I just happen to notice that. That's just an observation of mine. Common infected are more annoying and disruptive than the special infected at times. I am not referring to hordes, I'm talking about one or two common infected that get in the way and stop you completely. Today I was playing a versus match on the No Mercy finale, and I was climbing up the ladder just so I could check the special infected by peeking up. I wasn't intending to climb the ladder just yet, but all of a sudden, a frickin' common climbed the ladder and pushed me up the roof, resulting in me getting death charged, all because of one common. What's worse is your team will think that you're just an idiot here, when you in reality have a common screwing you over. Same goes for when you're running from the tank and one common has to stop you or get you incapacitated by a spitter just because a common couldn't get out of the way. This doesn't just apply to the survivors, but when you play as a infected, commons can be disruptive. An example is when you are a jockey or a smoker trying to pull a survivor away and the common just gets in the way. I agree, man. I have had literally stupid moments where a common infected will be the result of my death in comparison to all these special infected that are being thrown at me. Because I could literally have it where I survived a tank and a witch and every one of the special infected in a row, and then I could just get trapped by two common infected where one goes behind me and then the other goes in front of me, and I have no choice but to ignore the one, and then they could kill me because I'm like on 1 HP or something like that. It's very annoying how they'll surround you and they won't just charge you head on. I have always wanted it to be where my enemies, regardless if it's AR or not, to treat it like a cowboy duel where it's basically like who has the best reaction time. And if they're doing stupid flanking shit, it's very annoying because then I can end up dying by something that I feel like was almost asinine or basically like a dick move. This is especially bad on Xbox because that bumper button will not save you from commons that surround you. You can turn around with that as much as you want, but it's much easier to kill a horde that's surrounding you on PC because it is impossible to kill them on Xbox when you have that like stupid stick controller sensitivity. But yeah, guys, that is going to be here for today's video, and I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. And once again, if you guys have a hot take of your very own, please feel free to submit it here in the comments down below. Or also, alternatively, you can leave within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. As we wrap up the video, guys, by the way, just want to mention a couple quick things. Number one, I have a second YouTube channel now. It is called Black Ninja 797 Extras, and on this channel, I'll be posting / uploading additional content that you would normally not see here on the main channel, such as walkthrough games, Challenge Accepted, which is a series I used to do on here where I play games that you guys requested me play, and then also just funny moments with my friends. The channel will be linked down below in the description in case any of you guys want to go check it out. And I also want to say shout out and thank you to Epic Games for being my first ever sponsor because I have a supporter creator code with them. The code is just my name, Black Ninja 797. If you guys want to, you can use it in the Fortnite and Epic Games item shops. Anybody that uses my code or has used it before in the past, I tremendously appreciate you. And yeah, guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords, Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!